Hey guys, this is a really good running warm-up, okay? If we start incorporating this, it's only going to take 5 minutes before our runs, but it's really going to reduce the risk of injury. It's also going to make our running economy better because we're going to be looser where we need to stay loose. So yeah, follow through. Once you've followed through on video a couple of times, it'll just be like easy. Cool, so we're gonna start with some skipping. If you haven't got a skipping rope, we can go pogo jumps. We wanna do 25 skips, but what we wanna focus on is pushing our toes together, squeezing our glutes, and breathing through the nose, okay? So that's gonna get everything firing, and also the nasal breathing is really gonna work our diaphragm, okay? Which is gonna help when we start running. So toes together, squeeze your glutes, and then we skip from there, okay? So what I want you to focus on is getting nice and long, okay? So we wanna get the toes engaged. So I land on my toes, and I spring nice and high. Okay, so 25 skips, nice and simple. Again, if I haven't got the rope, then feet together, squeeze your bum, and I'm just trying to get nice and tall, okay? After that, we're gonna go to singles. So again, we can use the rope if we have the rope. If not, then we can just use just the pogo jump, standard pogo jumps. So again, we wanna think about squeezing our glutes and getting nice and tall, okay? So boom, 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 okay? So this really gets the calves activated. So 10 on each side of them, okay? So 25 doubles, 10 on each side. After that, we're gonna drop and sit into a squat, okay? So just spend a little bit of time here. If you're struggling with the range, then we can come onto our toes, that's fine. We just warm our toes up a little bit more. And then from there, we're just gonna bring our knees down, okay? So I'm just alternating from side to side. So again, a lot of us runners, we're nice and tight. So we're gonna struggle doing that with our heels down. So that's fine, okay? So just alternating from side to side. So really flex those toes. It's really important to warm those toes up as well. So 5 each side is gonna make you feel nice and loose through the hips. The toes are gonna loosen up, okay? Then we're gonna get into a nice long lunge, okay? So we'll go right leg first, squeeze our bum that's back. Then from here, I'm gonna squeeze the bum and then let it go, okay? Squeeze the bum and then let it go. So from the side, it looks like this. So squeeze the bum, let it go. Squeeze the bum, let it go, okay? So 5 of them. Then I'm gonna drop my knee down to the floor, and I'm just gonna really get my chest up nice and high, okay? Again, I'm gonna squeeze my bum, chest up, make sure we're still nasal breathing, and just kind of just move in and out of that, okay? So just 5 times, moving in and out. And this position's nice and long, almost kind of imitating the shape we get in when we run, okay? So really important, and that's just gonna loosen up the hip flexors as well. It's gonna make us feel good. So after we've done kind of 5 of them, we're just gonna try and straighten out the hammy, pull the toe up, okay? So I'm really tight here, so I'm gonna come forward and then straighten the hammy, point the toe up. Straighten the hammy, tense the quads, and point the toe up, okay? So each time, I just try and get that hamstring a little bit straighter, squeeze the quads, point the toe, cool? So again, just 5 of them, nice and simple. After that, guys, we are gonna switch and do that on the other side. So I'll do that as well. So again, get nice and long. Start off by squeezing the bum and release. Squeeze the bum and release. Cool? So 5 of them. Drop the knee down to the side. And again, get into that long lunge shape. So I'm pushing forward, chest up, squeezing the back butt. Oh, and again, making sure we're breathing through the nose whilst we do this. So really going in there. And then straighten out the hammy, tense the quad, point the toe. Cool, coming in, straighten out the hammy, tense the quad, point the toe. Okay, so point the toe all the way to the sky. 5 of them, okay? 3. Tense the quad, point the toe. Try and get it straighter each time. Just work to your range as well. Like if you can't straighten out that hammy, that's fine, as long as we're feeling a nice pull there. Cool. Nice, one more. Nice, guys. And then from there, we're just gonna walk ourselves back to that squat position. You'll probably find you've got a little more range. And then from there, we're just gonna, we might have to come onto our toes, just gonna try and straighten our leg out. Okay, so you really feel that on the inside. We're just gonna move just slowly from side to side. Okay, so again, you might have to come onto your toe. Just work with the range that you have moving from left to right. So you wanna get about 3 on each side. This is really gonna help loosen up the inside of the thighs here. Oh, really sitting down into that. Good. Nice. And then we're just going to come out, just drop into a couple of bodyweight squats. So just 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. Good. Cool. So we're nice and warm down the lower body. Now running is important, especially for the breathing, to open up the thoracic and the other upper body as well. So we're just going to finish off with some shoulder swings. So I want you to reach up as high as we can. So I'm trying to keep this bicep close to my ear. Okay, so just a few swings, and the numbers don't really matter. Do you know what I mean? Just aim for 5-ish. But what we want to do is make the biggest circle possible. So I'm trying to keep bicep to ear. Okay, 5 one way, switching around. 2. Bicep to ear, 3, bicep to ear, 4, and 5. Good, other side. 1, 2, nice and high. 3, bicep to ear, 4. Good, and reverse. Nice swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now loose arms. Going to go into the Michael Phelps. So I'm just swinging back and forth again, kind of 5 to 10 times here. And then the last one I'm going to do is just try and loosen up all the lats. So I'm almost like a golf swing. I'm just kind of keep this foot locked and swing to this side. Okay, so I get it all down the lats and then swing to the other side. Whoa. A few of these, and that just opens everything up. Okay, not just the upper body. Cool. So you can tune that up and down depending on the time you have and also where you're feeling tight and stiff, okay? If the upper body's feeling really tight because you've done a long day on the poles in the mountains, then we want to loosen up. You know, we might feel like we need to spend more time with the shoulder swings. If we've just done big sprints the day before and our legs are feeling nice and heavy, then we might want to feel like we're trying to loosen up through the hips a little bit more or spend more time with the skipping to get those calves activated. Cool? Yeah, so do that. If you're going into a hard session after that, we can do some running drills when we get out there. So we want to, you know, start the first 5-10 minutes of the run, just nice and easy getting into it. And then within that 5 minutes, you know, we can do some high knees. So you might want to do some high knee sets. You might want to do some butt kicks. You don't need to worry so much about, you know, loosening up the hamstrings. We've already done that. So yeah, take it easy, ease into that run. And yeah, that's just gonna put you in good stead so you can stay consistent with your running over a long time and just keep reducing the risk of those injuries. So